A gruesome discovery has rocked a small mid-state community. It all started after a woman's body was found in a shallow grave Tuesday. Her apparent murder, though, became even more disturbing after parts of her body were found in a freezer. Our Chris Conti spoke with some of the victims' friends today. He has the latest from Clay County.
Friends tell us that the woman who was killed here was Felicia Scott. She apparently lived on Logan Spears Road with her boyfriend, and her body was only discovered by accident by a utility worker who was out here installing some cable lines.
So I stopped and got directions from a good friend of mine.
Strange as it may seem, Amy Scott had to see it for herself.
But I got to looking at a little clear pathway.
Had to see the spot where her friend Felicia Scott was found on Tuesday afternoon.
Oh my God.
What's worse is the way Felicia died.
Oh my God, what kind of man was he, man?
Sources tell News Channel 5 her head was found in a shallow grave, while other parts of her body were found inside the freezer of her boyfriend's home on Logan Spears Road in Hillam. She had also apparently been skinned.
I mean, it's so bad whether she was awake or whether she was asleep, but as a friend of mine, and I know she's dead and gone now, I just hope, getting all that done to her was bad enough. I'm just hoping that the baby girl wasn't awake, man, and happened to feel it, because the torture that he done to her was enough.
Because of the nature of the crime, the TBI was called in to help investigate. The only person charged is 55-year-old Edward Walsh.
She was a well-known girl. And she had lots and lots of friends. And I think he needs to be buried alive.
Neighbors say the two lived here for about 2 months and could continually be heard arguing with one another.
I just heard today that he put flesh and arms and legs in the freezer. Was the sick son of a bitch going to eat her?
For Amy, her friend's death is compounded by the circumstances in the way in which it happened.
How could you just cut her flesh off and cut her arms and legs off and put them in the freezer? I mean, what kind of guy was this? I mean, he don't never need to be back on the streets again.
She now tries to make sense of a situation which makes no sense at all.
But she did not deserve this.
Chris Conti, News Channel 5 HD.